buy expensive meals. Their children are healthy, clean, and happy and all. In short, it is the beginning of a bright.
Thank you very much for your attention. I'm sorry because of the technical issues and maybe some other reasons we can't show you the full screen, but we actually tried to demonstrate you a different solution, a solution that is quite economical for the marginalized farmers of our region. To discuss on this, since we have only 15 minutes left with our slot for this, I would request a couple of our friends to talk on this. First, I would request Mr. Mushtaq Gill Saab. He is the ex-Director General, Water Management Punjab, and the Chief Executive of South Asian Conservation Association. Dr. Saab.
Let me compliment you, Ziaur Rahman, for this excellent initiative which has been taken, which is going to actually, as a matter of fact, it is the classic example of renewable energy. As you have mentioned, that the diesel cost, which is, I think, 89% of the fuels in the Indus Basin in Pakistan are diesel operated fuels. And the remaining, the electric fuels, they have got the erratic supplies. So this is an excellent example which can save the cost of irrigation and ultimately reduce the cost of production of the farmers. But my concern over here is that Pakistan, outside Indus Basin, there is still 75% of the area, including the vast areas of Balochistan, the areas of KPK in Sindh, and of course in Punjab also. So what I would suggest is that this technology can work better in case of on-farm and off-farm storages, which is farm ponds, mini dams, and even small dams where you can pump water with less energy and less cost. And I'm sure in that situation the cost of this pumping, because you will not have drilling, you will not have boring, and that will reduce the cost. Where SACON, my organization, South Asian Conservation Agriculture Network, has worked, you can reduce the cost to 10%, because against 1.8 million, the pump, which is the solar pump, which is going to lift water from the pond, that will cost you 0.18 million, and that will be a great service to the farmers. And I think this initiative of Awaz Foundation can be, if IUCN and other organizations, we can just take it up to the other, not only in other provinces outside Pakistan, but I must say the other parts of South Asia.
Thank you very much, Gilbert. So nice of you. Let me request Nasibullah Wazai Saab, Additional Chief Secretary, Balochistan, to share his thoughts on our efforts.
Thank you, Mr. Zia. No doubt this is very positive development, particularly to support the marginalized classes. But one thing I feel that this southern Punjab, particularly the area of Muzaffargarh and Miyawadi, this is also a water-stressed area. So expanding this program without due diligence may cause other problems as well. Because in the arid and semi-arid region, there is acute imbalance between the recharge and discharge processes, and the water table has sharply depleted, and also the water quality issues arises due to excessive pumping of the groundwater. So we have to remain careful in this regard. As suggested by Mr. Kilsa, this area is also important for road going, where we can switch over to the spade irrigation, and also rainwater harvesting practices, which are very common in the arid and semi-arid region, which is illustrated by a very small catchment area with a small basin and embankment, which fulfills the requirement of the local small communities, and without involving much expenditure on that. Yes, surely the energy crisis is looming high in the province, in the country. This is a very positive development, but at the same time, since you are working for the marginalized communities, you may also work on these alternatives of spade irrigation as well as rainwater harvesting practices.
Thank you, Balaji sir. All these 34 solar water tube wells were installed in the areas which are closer to the Indus River basin. So there is no issue of lowering the water table. Let me now request one of our very well-known and renowned environmentalist and filmmaker, Mr. Javed Jabbar, to talk a bit on our efforts.
Thank you, Zia Sahab. Congratulations on the work that you have done and on this glimpse of your work. Compliments on all the effort that you've invested, following up on those two very perceptive observations. While it is very commendable that you have accepted comments from the community beneficiaries of your work, my query to you would be, what are the elements of community-based management of these tube wells? Is the management totally dependent on Awaz, or have you transferred all?
We have already transferred all these because it's almost 6 years now, and we don't have any control over these tube wells. The land for the installation of the tube wells were given by the small farmers. One of the women that was talking, Hajra Mai, she gave one canal of land, and she said that we have given this land because we wanted water. So they are controlling, and there are water user committees. Each committee is having 25 small land holding farmers, and one tube well is actually catering the needs of 25 to 50 acres of land.
The community-based organization is the legal operator and owner of the well? Is there CBO in each location?
We have actually established a community-based organization at each level. They got the registration from the Social Welfare Department. We have transferred the ownership of the installed tube wells to those community-based organizations. They are charging 300 rupees per day for the water. Per day. 300 rupees per day is nothing, because they were spending almost 1700 per day earlier to irrigate their 3 to 4 acres of land. Now they are charging 300 per day, and why they are charging? In this way they are earning actually 9,000 to 10,000 rupees per month, and that money is going to be given to those caretakers who are taking care of these tube wells. And we have provided them training from Lahore to maintain all these tube wells. Since I am not the technical person, we have a technical unit who also support all those trainers and the community-based leaders to run the affairs of these tube wells. Thank you very much. Before I would request our chairman from Pakistan National Committee, IUCN, I would open up the floor and request anybody if you want to share your thoughts or ask any question related to Ji. Can you please come? We do have the case studies of all these 34 tube-wells, and out of 34, 19 are being led by the woman. We do have the information at our website, and unfortunately, it was not planned to share this documentary over here. I tell you. This is quite unfortunate. I just thought while I came here that I should be sharing this documentary over here. But since the things are there, so I would request IUCN to send somebody over there to develop a kind of case studies and maybe refilming all that, because this was our own in-house production and we are not the filmmakers and the video documenters. Yeah, we do have. Sure. Thank you very much. Sir.
My name is Muhammad Khan Mari. I belong from Mahadali. We have an experience. We have installed these solar pumps about 4 years ago, supported by the UNDP. Unfortunately, after the working of these tubers, they have got some technical problems, especially the water pumps. So those pumps are not repairable. So do you have any support for them, because the pump was not repairable, and so they need replacement. So the farmers cannot afford the cost of that pump and water.
Thank you very much for asking this question. But the issue is that we have used a submersible pump which has the warranty for 10 years, and the panels, solar powered panels, they have warranty for 25 years. And these panels are TUV certified. TUV is a certification from Switzerland. So for the last 6 years, we haven't received any complaint except some small complaints related to the electrical issues, and we have provided training to those caretakers who are taking care of all those matters. So for now, we don't have any.
If I could just add,
solar pumps.
I
Solar
think
pump case studies है.
Sagan has taken an initiative to train agriculture service providers in the operation, design, installation, and after sale of these solar pumps on small scale. They can be helpful.
Sir, thank you very much. I would like to really thank Dr. Mark Smith and Claire. They have provided us this opportunity to share this documentary, and for your all nice discussion. I would request Mr. Amjad Rashid to say a few words and close this event.
Zia, congratulations on such a wonderful work you are doing, and it reminds me, I was with Zia on that particular ceremony in the village where that woman has donated the land, and it was a very inspiring moment, and I was really inspired the way you have mobilized communities. To me, this technology is not that much important, but the way you have organized the communities, and now they are taking up matter in their own life. But one point which Wazir has mentioned, this excessive pumping of water, that has to be taken care of, because in our own context, in our province, where we have installed such pumps, we are facing that problem. And it also reminds me just to tell you about, to share news about, there is a self-fund called Solar Electric Light Fund, and they have linked this technology with poverty alleviation and eradication. And they are working throughout the globe, in Africa, Asia, even in India, but unfortunately not in Pakistan. I'm trying to connect them. And their concept is poverty alleviation through solar electric light fund. So you must contact them, I will share those contacts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I thank all